Dev, please. Welcome to another episode of Dev Please. I'm your host, Dorky Diggity Dave. Today we're talking about Duel Skirmish. You know, the thing everybody loves doing? Duels are probably the most derided events of the week. While sure it awards items and resources, the rewards haven't really scaled into the late game, and the process leaves something to be desired, to say the least. So, first things first, let's count these steps currently. Out of this whole thing, currently there's about 9 steps to get started, and then to continue is another step, so that's 10 taps total. Then you're kicked back out to the home screen, and you're doing it all over again. So, now, you can optimize a bit and copy and paste for future fights. Future fight? Marvel future fight? Nah, that's a whole other game. But it's a minor optimization at best. We can do much better than that. Now, Duel Skirmish requires 2 days, so basically 5 fights over 2 days, so that's a 10 fight total. So with 10 taps, that's a whopping 100 taps or steps. In the end, that's a little much, wouldn't you say? So let's post up the steps over here, and let's count them down. We'll do it on one set. So when entering search, can we have the keyboard populate right away instead of clicking search and then clicking search? It's a little bit redundant. Let's cut a step. Okay, once we're in, we'll replace the add friend button with a more streamlined version and populate a duel button on the outside. This way you're not clicking and getting a duel button from within the profile. So that cuts out another step. Let's go ahead and drop that. Now let's take this further. If you're out of duel credits, the duel icon changes color. This way you know if you're using your resource duel credits or units. It's really a great way to indicate without having to count them, because we all know we're counting them. Even though it's on the next screen. And speaking of which, now here you get to see your duel credits, your countdown, all that kind of stuff, your opponent info. So we tap continue and off to the champion selection. So let's choose our champion, and again, here is your duel credit status as a reminder of where you are credit-wise. So go ahead, fight the fight, and at the end we have choices for a new duel in case you want to switch your opponent, change your champion, or rematch. Boom, and that's where the magic happens. Pressing rematch takes you right into the next fight, bringing us down from 100 steps down to, well, 7 for the first, 1 for the second, 1 for the third, 1 for the fourth, and 1 for the fifth, bringing us to a grand total of 11. This is a much more streamlined version of Duel Skirmish, and I know you guys really want that. So, as a bonus, how about one last thing? How about being able to search by champion, and you get a whole list of who you want to choose? Not so bad, eh? Anyway, I hope you liked this episode of Dev Please. What did you think? Would you like to see this implemented? And what would you like to see on the next Dev Please? Sound off in the usual place. So if you liked the video, and I hope that you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, share it with your mama. All that stuff helps me out. And remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip. Dev Please.